top 5 team, but finally one of these close games that you guys are able to pull out. How much do you feel like this does for your confidence in this team moving forward down the stretch?
I mean, we've known, whole time that we can beat these teams, especially Kansas. We let that one slip away. But we knew coming in it was going to be a battle, but we knew that we could come out with a win. So, getting this win just gives us confidence going into West Virginia. We know we have to, get a win on the road. Last 3 games we have to get one.
Aaron, I know it's been tough sledding lately. You were able to knock in a 3 there midway through, I think, the second half. Obviously, I think it kind of snowballed from there. You were able to knock down some free throws as well. How did that feel just kind of break through, man?
It felt good finally to see the ball go in the basket for me. But, I just work out every day and just keep shooting, and eventually it's going to fall, and tonight they was falling.
Keenan, what's this win do for you guys? Does it kind of feel like you get the weight of the world off your shoulders, knowing that you can start getting on a positive spin here?
I can't say that we're floating. I still feel like we're drowning. We're definitely battling to get back into the tournament race, but this really does help us. But we just got to keep like Coach says, not get too high, not get too low, but just keep battling.
Keenan, you kind of touched on it a second ago, but the mood in the locker room and even on the floor, even though there are fans rushing the floor, you guys weren't very dramatic. It's obviously seems this is expected for you guys. This is teams that that you can compete with all year just hasn't gone your way. Was that kind of the feeling in the locker room of not too high or too low? These are teams that we know we can compete with night in and night out.
Yeah, especially last year, the guys who played last year, we were just kind of like we're used to people rushing the court. We know we win these games, so it wasn't a big surprise to knock off Baylor. But we appreciate the fans for rushing the court, but we were settled and ready to move on to the next next thing.
Go to Chad in the middle.
Keenan, when Manu got the foul and then the technical foul, which meant he was done for the night, was it more how that affected them, or was it more you guys kind of taking advantage of that moment and punching them at that point?
I think it was both. We saw that he got kind of hot at the end of that first half and was doing some stuff in the second half, but it just worked out for us, and we just kind of turned it up, and we didn't want to lose this one.
Go to Krista in the front.
Keenan, what did you think of the way that y'all were able to attack offensively, especially you and Naeem? Y'all finished shooting 43 free throws tonight.
Oh gosh, that's what Coach been preaching for the last 7-8 games. Like attack when we get to the basket, there's a higher percent chance that we can win, and it's been working out for us. Like I said, unfortunately, the last couple losses, but it works out in our favor. So, we're going to keep being aggressive. The more aggressive team has the better chance to win.
Aaron, I think you guys had 1 point off the bench at the half. You ended up with 13. I know Brandsma and Temple ended up with some good minutes as well. Can you just talk about the way the bench stepped up in the second half?
The bench has just been there all year long, but lately we've been kind of struggling here. But tonight the bench came aggressive, and it helped a lot.
Got time for a couple more.
Aaron, a bunch of fouls called in this game, and I'm not asking you to comment on officiating, but do you think some of that was the fact that it's 2 games for both teams in 48 hours, that both teams were acting tired and sloppy defense?
I don't know, I guess. Both teams were just trying to win. And so, but both teams trying to win, and they was being aggressive, and the refs made the calls. So, great refs.
Aaron, final thought just on what you thought of the composure of the team. You guys, I'm sure, know the situation you're in with backs against the wall, these final games that you have in Big 12 play. Just what you thought of the team collectively, not really to press or look back and just kind of keep chipping away at it.
We just stayed focused through the game and just stayed aggressive and just kept attacking. And we just keep doing that. Sky's the limit for us.